Hello everybody, I'm SnipingIsFun, and in the video we bring you guys today, it's going to be my next update to my Super Smash Bros. 4 roster, my third official update in my official end of 2012 roster. Now, when you guys actually look at this roster, you may actually think that you've probably seen it before, and actually you guys have, because I created a video on this roster about a month and a half or so ago, when I created my video entry, my created roster entry for the Project Newcomers Creator Roster Contest. And that was my video for that. But when I created that video, I basically just tossed my Photoshop picture of my roster on there and just recorded my voice and just gave very quick reasonings for why I thought certain newcomers made sense and why I included them and why I thought they should be in the game, why I thought certain characters should come back, why I thought certain characters should not come back, they should be kicked out, they should just, you know, be taken out, like the ones that will not return, and my overall thoughts on the roster and why I thought when all this came together, like these newcomers and these returning characters were brought together in one big roster, what the Smash Bros. 4 roster was supposed to represent, and stuff like that. But it was a quickly put together video. I didn't put as much detail into it as I normally would do for these creator roster, you know, update videos that I've been doing yearly now. And I wanted to actually make an actual creator roster update video for it, and I planned on that since I made that video. I just haven't had the chance to put it together yet. This video, you're going to be seeing me detail that exact same roster, but I'm going to go into more detail on it, like more detail and more reasonings behind like the newcomers and whatnot. And it'll be just like I did last year. Like if you see my roster update for 2011, my second roster update, my second roster I made, basically it's like that. It's like this intro video you're seeing now, like where I talk about what you guys can expect and why I gave certain maybe reasons for why I came behind certain things, like why I chose certain things and why I went a certain way. And then I sent you off to a video where you're seeing like pictures, like a slideshow of pictures of like the created roster, of, you know, and detailed reasons, like a picture, like a slideshow, character by character, a picture of them and given reasons, like a list of reasons for why I thought those characters made sense and should have been in the game, those newcomers made sense and they should have been in the game, and playing to a certain music. Last year I had the Wind Waker main theme. This year I have a different song. I'm not going to tell you guys that yet because I want you to be surprised when you actually watch the video, which will start in a few minutes now, but like a minute or so now. But I want to detail one quick thing about my roster before you guys actually see it, and it's just like I said last year. I'm basing this created roster off the same concept I had last year, basing it off the previous generation, basing like the Smash Bros. Games typically do that. Last year I said, when I created my roster that year, I said I've seen the video from ECC Wii. He stated like he was the first person. ECC Wii was the first person I actually seen a video of, a person that actually stated that. And when I did my research on that topic and research on the past Smash Bros. Games, I actually noticed that that actually is practically true. Maybe not 100%, but for the most part it is. Each Smash Bros. Game is based off the previous generation. For Smash Bros. 4's case, it's going to be the Wii and DS. This does not include retro, though. The retro choices are the only characters that are excluded from it, alongside characters that return, of course, because if a character was added in Smash Bros. Before, of course they're going to stick around. You know, they have a chance to stick around, and they don't have to have a reasoning to stick around. This really applies to more newcomers. And sometimes the current generation has some say in it as well. And in this case, for this roster, you're going to be seeing me talk about the 3DS as well. But like I said, last year I stated that reasoning beforehand because I wanted people, when they actually went into that roster, like when they went into the video to see my roster, I wanted them to actually see in the beginning of the video my reason before. I didn't want them just to see that roster and me not giving an explanation on that. You know, when I did my roster video last year, I basically stated this is how I'm doing it. After seeing ECC Wii's video, I stated that was my reasoning for why I created the roster like that, and I'm stating it right now. If you guys haven't seen that that video from ECC Wii, it's from like September, October, November of 2011 on his channel. If you want to go back and actually see that, I might even put it in the video description if you want to see it. But that's the video I got that from, and that's my reasoning for why I did it last year, and it's also my reasoning for why I did it this year. So just go into my roster expecting it's going to be mostly a Wii, DS, and some 3DS with some retro and returning characters in there. And you're going to be seeing like the roster pick like I did last year, like up close versions too. Like it's one full big picture roster video, a roster picture, and then like cut pieces where it zooms up onto certain character, like, you know, select boxes, like for the the select a character kind of screen kind of thing. And then from there, it's going to go on to each individual newcomer I added into the game, I decided to include on this roster. And it's going to give, like I said, detailed reasons behind it, so on and so forth. And that's all it really is. And I went on long enough in talking about it because you guys will now go and see the created Super Smash Bros. 4 roster, my third official update for the end of 2012. I hope you guys like this roster. Stay tuned for when I'm done talking right now for when the roster starts. I hope you guys enjoy it. Put in the comment section what you guys think. If you don't like it, you can perfectly say so. If you do like it, you can say so. You can comment on however you want and give me reasonings for why you think so. I like to see people's comments. If they disagree with me, agree with me, or whatever. But this is my third official roster update for the end of 2012. I hope you guys like it. It's going to start right about now. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys later in my next video.